Hey everybody, it's Captain Save a Whole Lot of Time, and I'm here with my first review. I'm excited, you're excited, let's get it.
I make waves so I drift, I win. Lowest lane cause I'm still Clark Kent. Who is you? You are not my bitch. A Superman shouldn't stand this shit. I make waves so I drift, I win. Lowest lane cause I'm still Clark Kent. Who is you? You are not my bitch. A Superman shouldn't stand this shit. Shh, review hero.
Okay, so they started me off showing ASTA and INNNN were adopted. Something happened in their past. And even at that young age, ASTA showing immediate main character vibes, the way he kicked the shit out of his adopted father.
Spirited little.
We cut to a time where they're a little bit older and more efficient, should I say. Well, I guess some of them, because ASTA...
That's why I'm asking! Will you please marry me?
Pretty clumsy, but I guess that's the main character trope. And we see that ASTA is magic deficient.
Give some milk!
He cannot produce or do any type of magic, and I'm wondering if that's just the way that he was born. INNNN, on the other hand, is an absolute prodigy. I go as far as even calling him Magic User Sasuke, because that's immediately what comes to my mind. He is just everyone's idol. When everybody arrived to receive their grimoire, I noticed how, and it was like a small child's book one, it was like a really paper thin one, it was like a really long one. I don't understand how any of those work or why they specifically look like that, but I'm excited to see why and how they work. Are they gonna work differently? Do they have better powers? Shorter because the book is short? Like there was this little box-sized one. I did not really understand why the different shapes and sizes were out at this point, but I'm hoping that gets answered, because that is one of my burning questions for this first episode. At the grimoire giveaway, they totally mind me into thinking that ASTA was gonna get this legendary 4-leaf clover owned by the previous Wizard King, and I was ready for ASTA to be the chosen one, but then they pulled it away and they gave it to INNNN. I thought that was exceptionally good deception. I enjoyed not knowing where it was gonna go. I don't enjoy being able to predict what's gonna happen next. So we're left with a MC ASTA magicless in a world where...
In this world, magic is everything.
And it seems that it's probably everywhere, or at least specifically they stated it was in the country. But I'm sure it's all around the world, right? My first thought after seeing that ASTA did not receive that 4-leaf grimoire was that the 4-leaf grimoire was given to INNNN because he was talented. He was
Moments later, one eternity later.
He was 100% accurate with his magic. He was a prodigy. So therefore, he got the 4-leaf grimoire. Whereas the chosen one, I know, and I'm pretty sure, is something way more out of this world than that 4-leaf grimoire. Anyway, what I want to know is, why does ASTA want to be the Pirate King? Of course, I meant Wizard King. But anyway, I really want to know what his goal is. I hope it's not just like to be stronger. I hope it's a little deeper to the main character's inner desires. I would very much appreciate that. It is about time we cancel the old tropes. Later the same episode, we see a fallen magic knight. Apparently, he was kicked out of the Magic Knights. We don't know why, but that's one of my burning questions I want answered. I really want to know why he was kicked out of the Magic Knights and became a thief. And obviously, his eyes connected directly at INNNN's pendant, which he had since he was a baby. So I'm wondering, like, I know it has monetary worth, but what kind of worth does it have to INNNN? I'm excited to figure that out. That's a mystery I want to know. Then we get ASTA showing up, which is cool because even though he was getting his ass beat, he did not flinch not one time. I was so excited. He just kept going and going and going. And then they were having the, was having this flashback of somebody beating the out of Asta while he watched, which was even weirder. It's like a PTSD flashback. I don't know what was going on. Was that his biological parent, like Asta's? Like, cause I think he kept trying to hug him and he like smacking him away, and like, it was like really abusive. But Asta came in. Asta came in furious. He came in fast and he came in hard behind his friend, behind his homie, how he's supposed to. But even though Asta was getting his ass beat, he was so persistent and wondering if that had anything to do with trying to both be Wizard King. You know, I wonder if that past, or that specific shot, should I say, has anything to do with what's going to play out in the future of why this person wants to be Wizard King. I mean, it will in some way, but I just want to know how. Asta being slumped like he did, bro. He still didn't give up, but he almost did until Yuno told him, you know what, you're my rival, so get the fuck up. Pretty much. Which makes me wonder why Yuno denied him in the Grimoire giveaway when he openly said that this was his rival. He kind of just like gave him the cold shoulder. I'm wondering why that was that way if now he was like that. I just don't understand that part, because like, did he know about his latent power? If he did, then that really doesn't make any sense. But then seeing Asta go beast mode and like one-shot this dude who was in the Magic Knights previously, kind of like sets a power scale for Asta that's far beyond anybody that I'm sure we'll see that is in his position as of right now. Before I head out, let's play a mini game. It's called Can You Guess My Age? And if you guess it right, then you too will have the luck of the 4-leaf clover. If you guess wrong, the punishment is much worse than you think. You have to hit the subscribe button. Am I A, 20? Am I B, 25? Am I C, 30? Or am I D, 23? The answer will be revealed in the next episode of Black Clover by yours truly, Captain Save a whole lot of time himself. See you in the next.
Superman shouldn't stand this shit. Would you love me if I'm not this rich? Would you help me if my whole world flipped? Could you show me where the old love sits? Someone tell her who the fuck I is.